yes.
Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, we've got MTN8 coming this weekend. I mean, I'm looking at the fixtures in front of me. It's Orlando Pirates, Polokwane City. And then we've got Sekhukhune, TX Galaxy, Sekhukhune. I mean, what do you call it? It's TX Galaxy are playing Sekhukhune, right? Then it's Stellenbosch, AmaZulu, Sundowns, Richards Bay. Those are the fixtures, ladies and gentlemen. There's no Kaizer Chiefs, as we know. They're a team that now, in order for them to be here, then the sponsor must like MTN9 or MTN10.
Well, the fixture, I think we've been waiting for the Bedway to come back, and now with MTN coming up. In terms of Pirates, it's pressure on the coach from day one. From day one, the coach has to win the game. He cannot afford to lose it, because if you look at, I think the last four years, Pirates has always won that cup.
No, last 3 years.
No, even before. Oh,
no, it's last consecutive 3 years.
3 years,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
But
remember, Jose Zimbabwe, it was...
Oh, a season,
before, yeah.
So if he's going to come in and lose this game, I think he's putting a rope against his throat, because you look at the signings that Pirates have made. They've given him all the resources. As much as he might be losing 1 or 2, but he's got almost everything that he
So
needs.
You think Pirates will be
There's
Polokwane?
No reason for Pirates to lose this game.
To Polokwane?
Yeah, I mean, they're playing it as Kotini. Pirates, if you look at the stats, Pirates doesn't really lose much against Polokwane City. Polokwane City has lost one of their talisman, who also in Napolis, to the same Orlando Pirates. So he might be coming in to prove that, you know what, I was the real deal. So there's no reason for Pirates to lose this game for me.
There's no reason, Coach.
Definitely if we look at it on paper. But I don't think it's just going to be an easy one. I foresee Orlando Pirates winning, but not easy, because they have a lot of signings. You know, so to integrate the team, it's not something that takes only a preseason camp.
And they have a new coach.
And they have a new coach that they also have to adapt to his style of play, his way of doing things. So it can be a factor. It's a 2-2 chance. Polokwane can take that and use it as a weapon to say, look, let's not go face Orlando Pirates as Orlando Pirates of last season, because how many new faces did they bring? Not
Pirates over 12 players that they brought in also.
Yeah, so competition is tight. They brought in quality, but how long will it take for it to gel and be the Orlando Pirates that the technical team, you know, the bosses wants to see it being? It probably, maybe it can work wonders, and then and then the fire goes on. But it's an advantage of some sort to Polokwane City to say we have everything to prove. I mean, we are the underdogs against Orlando Pirates. They took one of our star players. Let's show them that we can make it without him.
I think Polokwane City are dangerous because we don't know much
about them.
Yeah, and the coach has been there, so they're more solid.
And definitely there is a lot of pressure when it comes to Orlando Pirates. I mean, they signed Sipombuli, talk of the town. They signed Abo Ozwenapolis.
Yeah,
they've signed a lot of quality. You know, they have it to themselves to lose it. Polokwane, it can lose, and no one will criticize them. They will understand. They say, but they were playing again, you know? So they must use that as fuel to say, we want to de-step. We want to...
But don't you think, as much as Pirates has signed, it doesn't really mean that the coach needs to change the whole team? I mean, if you look at the technical team, it's still the same. It's just the coach adding on the other guys that were working. And then you've just lost Unkota, and then Umakehlena here is still injured. So you can still continue with the same team.
Umahopa is fit.
Umahopa. That's Mahopa Doski forever there. So whether he's fit or not, I think the team, if the team needs him, is there. And even if he's not fit, they've got Sniper there in their team.
But to interject there, who's coaching the team? The new coach or the technical team? Because
who's the technical team now?
The same technical team that was there for Jose. Yes.
No. The coach needs to talk over. Ngugazi failed. Remember,
that's why
he was given five games. He failed. Ngugazi must not coach. He must just sit there.
He needs to come with his way of playing. He needs to come with the players that he feels or he sees what they are performing to be deserving to play in the game. So when you are saying he mustn't change the entire team and all of that, then it gives disadvantage to the new players. Ganti, why are we training? Players must show, they must raise their hands. Pre-season, I want to be the one starting.
In the
team. It shouldn't be I was here last season. No. Everyone must go in the field of play and say, coach, put me in there, I'm ready. You know? So it mustn't be about, no, last season the team achieved this and that. No problem. The players that are coming to be integrated, if they are saying, I am ready to continue what you guys have left, then he must be put in there.
So what's the score prediction in that match? Yeah, here we predict scores, guys.
I'll give it to Pirates, maybe 3-1.
It means it's a straightforward victory, right?
Yeah, I was going that route. I was going that route of 3-1. But with UCBC having been given the defender of the season, while it goes in, I see a 3-0.
I mean, I see it different, guys. I see a long night. I see a extra time. Then Pirates can sneak it on extra time.
No,
I think it's going to be a draw.
No,
but Orlando Pirates at Orlando, they will kill you.
Yeah,
it's not easy to beat Orlando Pirates at Orlando.
True.
Yeah, it's not easy, but there are so many factors. One, there's a new coach. Two, there's like more than 12 players who came in.
Yeah, but Orlando Pirates hasn't changed.
Yeah, but it's a problem if they have not changed it, because the last 5 games they were petty. They even lost to Kaizer Chiefs in Moses Mapita. They lost to Sekhukhune, the same Orlando Stadium. So one will say they are coming against a focused, stable team with the same coach.
Yeah, but they did not lose Orlando.
They did lose to Sekhukhune 1-0.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
It was Orlando. That's why Oric Tinkler now was telling us, no, Pirates, I identify set pieces. And things. So all those kind of things.
Yeah, but it still doesn't change, man. I don't see Pirates losing to.
Yeah, like I think they will win, but extra time.
No, it's not getting there. The coach is under pressure. He's got everything. It's not going to extra time.
And then another one call we've got. This one's Sekhukhune against your former team, your favorite guys at Mpumalanga. TS Galaxy. I mean, they've been selling almost everyone. Do they still have players to take on Sekhukhune?
I don't know. I haven't been following that team, to be honest. But looking at the quality that Sekhukhune has, I think it's a straightforward win for Sekhukhune, in my opinion. When last did TS Galaxy do great in a cup? 2
years ago. They lost to Stellenbosch in the final.
Yeah, it was when there was a controversy against them and Sundowns and all of that.
Yeah.
But with that being said, they struggled against a destabilized Sundowns. You know, it went all the way to the penalties. I mean, the last time we saw them do good, it was when they were in NFD in a cup final.
When they beat Zakhele Lepasa scoring that winning goal.
I mean, he's a top striker, that boy, but injuries, they play a huge role. But going back into
so with Zakhele Lepasa, before you go back, which team do you think he should go to? Because we know for a fact that he's no longer a Pirates player.
No, Zakes is a top striker. He's a top striker, and that won't change overnight. You know, I think Kaizer Chiefs can use him because they've been lacking in the striking force. They create opportunities but haven't been scoring a lot. So Zakes can be also one of the bolsters in their attacking side of it. And why I'm saying that is because once you have more than one quality striker, it breeds competition into a team. You know, whoever that plays will say, if I don't score, I know that one that's outside. If he comes and scores, he will grab it. So Kaizer Chiefs can use him, and not only Kaizer Chiefs, there's a lot of teams that can go and look for his services, because I've trained with him, I've played with him, I know him personally, and I know his mental capacity. I know where he is right now.
So is he like fully recovered from the injury?
Definitely. He seemed fully recovered to me, and he just needs to show it also when they play in the Chen. I'm still the top striker that I am. I'm still going to score in a lot of goals, not to put pressure onto him, but I think there's a lot of team that can use Lepasa. He's good aerially. He's a fighter. He's good with his feet. So he still has a lot to contribute.
When you look at the Kaizer Chiefs strikers, is there anyone you think is better than Zakhele Lepasa, or they just have to? You feel like, I mean, me and Mark were saying Chiefs should sign him. If they don't sign him, of course.
Yeah, not knowing much about the guys that they've signed.
They've signed a guy from Indonesia. I mean, he's from Guinea-Bissau, was playing Indonesia. Then there's player Chasteless from England, 4th division.
I still say, I mean, for us to bring an import, it must be better than what we have, you know? Instead of us going abroad, going to sign players, but they are not better than what we have here at home. What's the use?
So Zakhele Lepasa is better than...
I haven't seen them play, but I know Zakes to be a good striker.
No, without a doubt, Zakhele Lepasa, I think he can fit the Chiefs.
Yeah, no. I mean, Zeg's on a good season, you get 10 plus goals. He has shown that even at Pirates and even when he was at TS Galaxy. Like 10 said, man, I think even at Stellenbosch, I think he needs the team that is very stable for me, not the team that is going to solely rely on him. So your Chiefs, your Stellenbosch, I think he fits very well in those two teams for me. Well, we read papers. Rumor has it that he might be going to Devon City.
To receive crosses from Gavin Hunt.
Yeah, which that also can work in his favor. It can also work in his favor.
I don't think so.
I don't think they'll be playing.
Why I'm saying that is that his style of play, Saga Coach Gavin, hasn't changed. And I don't think it will change. He believes in what he believes in. And he had Zakes, a super sport. How many did he score with crosses and all of those things when he was at Super Sport? Under Coach Gavin Hunt. So, but it's up to him. I don't think he's a striker that needs to, play.
Stay in the box and release crosses.
Because you must remember, once it's a cross, it's anybody's ball.
True.
Unless you have a top crosser that can pinpoint and say, whether you are inside or behind the defenders, I will put it in your head or I'll make sure that it lands in your foot. So I don't think he's a type of striker that would benefit from
Gavin Hunt's football.
Coach Gavin's football, because he had him, it did not work for him. That's why at some point he wasn't playing him and he wanted to go back to Pirates so that he can work. And once he went back to Orlando Pirates, he started scoring goals like nobody's business. So he needs
he got injured or something.
Yeah, and then he got injured. That's when it destabilized him a bit. He needs a team that's going to play, that's going to use him with his strength, because he's quick, he's physical, he's got skill, he's a hustler as well, So,
and that team is Kaizer Chiefs.
Definitely. I think Kaizer Chiefs is one amongst them. Like coach has said as well, Uti, he can fit also now with Stellenbosch.
Straight fit, yeah.
He can definitely fit. And I think maybe there's one or two more teams that he can fit that are going to use him to his best of ability.
I think it's better than Ragachi Vaviro.
I think it's better. He is. I think he's going to be biased, but I think he is better than Uchi Vaviro by far.
So it's an upgrade. If Chiefs sign him, I think it will be criminal if they don't sign him. It will be bad because he is played in the Bafana qualifier, scoring winning goals, being a number one striker for Bafana. We've seen him at Pirates, carrying Pirates, doing so well. Honestly, the injuries really slowed him down, but at Kaizer Chiefs, he can really fit. I hope he joins Kaizer Chiefs, honestly speaking.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I hope so
Kaizer Junior, Zakhele Lepasa, we can give you his phone number.
Another free agent.
No, another free agent. But obviously, this one is a good free agent. You mustn't worry. It's better than the one from Port Valley, 4th Division. Do you know Port Valley? Yeah. She'll sign a player from Port Valley, my man.
Maybe it's good.
No, it's not good. No, it's not.
Did you see him?
Did you see him play?
Nah, I saw him on highlights and all those things. And I listened to Mike Makaba when he was promoting him. No, Motherwell wanted to sign that boy. There's nothing there, I'm telling you.
No, we're yet to see.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see.
And then the rest of the remaining fixtures, guys, in the Nedbank Cup, we've got also Stellenbosch, AmaZulu.
Tough one. Zwan is doing a great job there. Yeah, it's a tough one.
What's the game playing though?
Stellenbosch in Cape Town. It's at home.
I'll give it to Stellies.
For me, I see a throw.
I think AmaZulu released so many players. I don't know who are there. Do they still have players left?
No, they do. They do have a good team. Man. AmaZulu is
strong.
No, not that is stronger than Stellenbosch, but nah.
Like reggae music.
Zwan is doing a great job there. Man. I mean, you look at the players that he's signing in. I think they bring a different dimension altogether. So
who are the players they're signing?
No, I mean the ones that he had from last season. Not much new faces. I mean, you don't always have to sign players to be a good team. Yeah.
Your former team AmaZulu, have you seen them? Do you know who are they? No. Are they good enough to upset Stellenbosch?
I haven't seen much of their games or their signings for this season. But I've heard they made quite a few signings.
So I'm still going to say that.
AmaZulu is a good team, but I don't think they are stronger than Stellies.
Yeah, no, definitely. I remember at one point in time they lost 5-0 last season. And then the last one, guys, is Mamelodi Sundowns, Richards Bay.
Straight win.
Sundowns have never lost a match. Played 8, they won 8.
That's a straight win. I'm just interested in seeing which team will be assembled because there's so many players that are leaving and there's less signings that have been done at Mamelodi Sundowns, which is something.
Who are the players who are leaving?
We know Neo is leaving.
But he's not a starter.
He wasn't playing.
Yeah,
not a
but
starter.
if you look at the last season, towards the end of the season, I was surprised to see Neo being released or having to be loaned out. Lucas might leave, which I think if he does, it's going to change the whole complexion of the league.
No, they're still strong. They've got a lot of depth, even with Lucas leave, I think.
Yeah, but with depth, it doesn't mean
And
that
they have
whoever
Zwane back.
That's for me. That's the new signing.
New signing.
So you're doubting
Yeah.
that Sundowns can beat Richards Bay?
No, I know Sundowns will win. You know why am I saying Zwane for me is a new signing? Because I don't think we saw much last season of Themba Zwane. Fans were happy to see him. Now we're gonna see him starting the
So
game.
Sundowns will win, right?
Straight win, maybe 4-0
4-0.
straight.
Goal.
Not 4-0, man. I think
1-0.
Sundowns is going to win,
But
but
very
not
hard.
easy as well. Because also recovery time for them, they did not really get that much rest. And I hope their team did a good job with making sure the players are refreshed and are ready to. That's why I think Sundowns, MTN8, they struggle a bit.
Because
That's
they
one
don't-
of the trophy that they struggle with. So, but I don't see Richards Bay upsetting them. But I see Sundowns struggling a bit because they had 2 weeks of preseason. It's not enough.
2 weeks or a week?
Yeah, more like a week or two.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 weeks because they opened last week. So
Yeah, they
it's
just
last
came
week.
back. Yeah, and
Yeah,
this
it's
week.
last week and this week. So
Yeah.
it's 2 weeks. Is it enough? Well, I think with the quality that they have, it is against your
Richards
Richards
Bay.
Bay.
But one will say they played
The Club World Cup,
Dortmund.
yeah, I mean-
that was more like a preseason against the Club
And
World
a
Cup.
very
But
competitive
you
one.
cannot have a preseason while you are still in season. Preseason, you have to close, shut down, and then come back to prepare. So Bona, they did not close. After the PSL games and the CAF competition, they went straight into the Club World Cup. So their season only closed after a Club World Cup. So we cannot now want to take a Club World Cup as their preseason. That would definitely be unfair. They're only starting their preseason now.
I agree with you. I think it's not an obvious straight win for Sundowns. It's going to be very tough.
No, it's
I see one of those matches where it could be 1-0, of course, in favor of Sundowns. But playing Richards Bay, Sundowns, they every time they will win, it's been 1-0. It has never been 5 or 6-0. It's been very hard. So, yes, Sundowns have won every game at home last season. They're at home. So, that's why they're strong. You will think their supporters will come. They say they've supported Sundowns, right? They must fill up. Well, Loftus or Lucas Maripo, they must show us because they insult us. They say, when you say they don't have supporters,
No, they do.
they just need to fill the stadium, right?
They do have supporters. I mean, if you go to the stadiums, you find the young ones. Sundowns is,
But they don't fill the stadium.
no, but you cannot be a celebrating crowd.
But even in the champion, when they're playing,
Champions League.
Champions League, the ticket was 20 rand, right?
Does Sundowns need the money for the tickets?
No, but I'm just saying they were trying to encourage people. There were times where they will say, wear an NC jersey or a yellow t-shirt to come into the stadium. They come for free. They've been doing that.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they don't have fans. I strongly believe they do. Maybe they've got the younger ones. I mean, if you look at, hence I'm saying, if you go to stadiums, if you go to FNB, watch Chiefs play, watch Pirates play, go to Loftus, the young ones are in Pretoria. And that tells you that in the long run, the very same fans that we are saying they are nowhere to be found, they might be more than the other side.
So who are the favorites of winning the MTN8, right? As we wrap the MTN8, guys, will Pirates make it 4 in a row? Or
not
will
gonna
see
be
a new
easy.
champion?
I think we'll see a new champion. So I'd like to task Sundowns because it's one of the best teams by far currently that we have in the PSL.
Yeah.
So they went to the Club World Cup. They represented us well. So with that experience of going there, I see them winning the MTN8. Not easy, but I give it to them or Sekhukhune.
Sekhukhune.
Yeah.
Obvious, coach, you're giving it to Orlando Pirates.
No, well, for the coach's sake, yes. For the coach's sake, because it's going to buy him time. But if he loses MTN8, I don't think he'll have much time in Orlando Pirates. I would love to see Stellenbosch.
No, you will have enough time.
Well, maybe with the management, but I don't think supporters.
Remember,
are
the
gonna be
management
that
of
much.
Paris now, they are more calmer. It's different. When,
So even if they lose this one, they'll be fine with it. But the supporters might not take it that easy. Because remember, the reason why Orlando Pirates supporters are happy. It's mainly because there's a cup that they win every season.
so you're giving it to the Orlando Pirates new coach.
For the coach's
To
sake,
start with the
please,
MTN8.
start. If not him, then Stellenbosch for me.
Stellenbosch.
Yeah, I would love to see Steve Barker win.
They're playing AmaZulu. So they're almost assured the semi-final place, Stellenbosch.
I think
Stellenbosch
semi-final
is
would be
gonna win it.
Pirates, Sundowns, Stellenbosch, and Sekhukhune.
I think Stellenbosch will win it. Yeah.
They have a strong team. They good contenders.
Yeah.
With Mujela also having recovered.
Yeah. That's it, guys, for the MTN8. I mean, Orlando Pirates are playing at Orlando. It's easy. It's not even far. Just go to the just go and watch the game. And Sundowns, it's going to be nice seeing the full stadium in South African football. I mean, we've got
Do you think it's going
Sekhukhune.
to be full?
Where?
Orlando. Not
Obvious.
yet. Nah. It's,
Now,
almost half full.
Orlando will be sold out.
Serious?
You will see. So now Pirates has signed crowd pool. I mean, everybody wants to see Master Chef playing. You still have relay there. So you've got two crowd pullers. I can tell you now. People want to see Ozuna Police in the new T-shirt.
Yeah.
So I see Orlando being full.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of confusion. Who are you playing on the left, Relay or Azwanapolis?
So Moremi as well.
That's why I don't think Orlando Pirates will have it easy.
It looks like he's signed to replace him, not to play with him.
But he's there. They're
Yeah, he
both
hasn't
still
left.
there. So let's not talk about Relay as if like he's
Yeah,
gone.
I know he's 20 years. He can still play as a 10.
But they've played in the
He can play
preseason
around.
together.
He can play. I think he can play around.
I think the goal that Relay scored, the first goal, it was from Ozuna Police straight to Relay.
Yeah, and I think that
And it
worries
works.
me about Pirates. They went to Spain for 2 weeks, right? Not even a single striker scored there. I don't know if they are how strong they are.
How strong? But most of Orlando Pirates strikers, I mean, Henzoya always love Mahopa. Mahopa understand his role.
Yeah. No. We're gonna talk about the new season.
Yeah.
That's where we need the board for you to explain
Okay,
properly about Mahopa. That's it, guys. The MTN8. That's our view. We believe that Sundowns gonna win it, right?
Yeah, Sundowns or
I go with
Sekhukhune.
Stellenbosch, and then it goes with Orlando Pirates. Sundowns. No, you need to pick one.
I'll go with Sundowns.
Okay. Yeah, that's it, guys.